In the dust of Anatolia, under the shadow of betrayal and blood, a young warrior rose to carve a name that would echo through centuries. Osman ibn Ertugrul, the son of a legend, destined to be greater than his father. He was not born a sultan. He was born in war. From the ashes of the Seljuk Empire, surrounded by enemies, Byzantine castles, Mongol invaders, and treacherous Turkish beys, Osman fought not only for power, but for a vision, a state that would rule the world. Sound of swords clashing, men shouting, "Allahu Akbar." The world knows the name Ottoman Empire, but few know the blood it cost to build it. The beginning, a warrior's fire. Osman was born around 1258 in Söğüt, a small border town of the crumbling Seljuk Sultanate. His father, Ertuğrul Ghazi, was a man of honor, known for justice and courage. But when Osman became bey after his father's death, the world around him was chaos. Seljuk power had collapsed. Mongols ruled the east, Byzantine lords ruled the west. Every tribe wanted dominance. Osman inherited not a throne, but a battlefield. War I, the First Flames, against the Byzantines of Bithynia. The first war Osman fought was against the Byzantine Tekfurs, the Christian governors of forts like Koyunhisar, Bilecik, and İnegöl. The Byzantines underestimated him. They called him a barbarian, a mere tribal chief. But Osman was no ordinary warrior. He was a visionary. In the Battle of Koyunhisar, Osman ambushed the Byzantine garrison and captured the fortress. It was his first major victory. The news spread like wildfire. The son of Ertugrul has defeated the mighty Byzantines. That victory made him a threat. The Byzantine Tekfurs united to destroy him. War II, the betrayal of İnegöl. Among Osman's rivals was Tekfur of İnegöl, who pretended friendship but plotted betrayal. Osman sent his loyal Alps, Turgut Alp, Bamsi, and Konur Alp, to negotiate peace. But it was a trap. The Tekfur ambushed Osman's men. Many were martyred. Blood soaked the soil of Anatolia. Osman's heart burned with rage. That night he vowed before Allah, "For every drop of my brother's blood I will conquer a fortress." He attacked İnegöl under the cover of darkness. Arrows rained like fire. The gates fell. The fortress was his. From that moment Osman became more than a leader. He became a legend. War III, the alliance of darkness, Byzantines and Mongols. But greater enemies were coming. The Mongols, under Commander Balgay, entered Anatolia to crush any rising Turkish power. And the Byzantine governors, terrified of Osman's rise, joined them. It was an unholy alliance. Byzantine swords and Mongol cruelty united against one man. Osman fought them both, often outnumbered, starving, betrayed. But he had something his enemies did not: faith and unity. In the Battle of Domanic, Osman's forces faced an army twice their size. The Mongols brought fire and steel, but Osman's tactics, lightning raids, forest ambushes, and the courage of his Alps turned the tide. The Mongols retreated. The Byzantines fled. Osman stood victorious, and the tribes began to whisper, "This is the beginning of a new state." War IV, the Siege of Bilecik, the War of Deception. Osman was not only a warrior, he was a master strategist. To take Bilecik fortress, he didn't use swords first, he used his mind. He tricked the Tekfur of Bilecik by sending gifts and proposing peace. During a wedding feast, Osman's soldiers disguised as traders entered the fortress, hiding weapons in their wagons. When night fell, the gates opened, not for guests, but for war. The Tekfur realized too late. Osman had already taken Bilecik without a full battle. It was brilliance, a symbol of Ottoman cunning that would shape empires for centuries. War V, the Crusade of Byzantine Lords. By 1300, Osman's victories alarmed the Byzantine Emperor in Constantinople. He sent a coalition army, led by the Tekfurs of Bursa, Kurulus and Yarhisar, to end Osman's dream forever. The army marched to Battle of Koyunhisar. It was Osman's first open-field war. Spears glittered under the sun, banners of Byzantium faced the crescent flags of Osman. The clash was brutal. Turgut Alp's axe split shields, Boran's arrows struck generals, and Osman himself fought at the front, his sword breaking through enemy lines like thunder. At the end of the battle, the Byzantine commander was slain. The plains of Koyunhisar belonged to Osman. It was the battle that officially announced, the Ottoman state has been born. The war within, betrayals and loss. But Osman's greatest pain did not come from his enemies. It came from betrayal. Some Turkish beys envied him. Even among his own people, whispers spread. He wants to be king, not bey. He lost many close allies. His brother Gündüz Bey questioned his methods. His son Savcı Bey died fighting internal rivals, and the love of his life, Bala Hatun, stood by him through every wound and heartbreak. Through tears and sacrifice, Osman stood firm, because he believed his mission was divine. For the final wars, rise of a sultan. As Osman grew older, his dream expanded, beyond tribes, beyond borders. He sent his commanders to conquer surrounding lands. Turgut Alp captured İnegöl. Konur Alp took Akyazı and Sakarya. Abdurrahman Ghazi fought deep into Byzantine lands. But Osman's eyes were on Bursa, the jewel of Anatolia. Though he did not live to see it conquered, his son Orhan fulfilled his father's dream. When Bursa fell, the call to prayer echoed from its towers, and the Ottoman Empire was born. Legacy of blood and glory. Osman Bey fought more than 20 wars in his lifetime, against Mongols, Byzantines, rebels, and betrayers. He built not just a state, but a system of justice, faith, and honor that lasted over 600 years. He started with only 400 warriors, but his descendants ruled 3 continents, Asia, Europe, and Africa. His sword became a symbol of divine justice. His banner, the crescent moon, became a light for the Muslim world. The end, the oath of Osman, soft background music, emotional, nostalgic tone. On his deathbed, Osman called his son Orhan. He said, "My son, be just, protect the weak, spread the name of Allah across the world. Do not forget, the empire you build must serve the faith, not your pride." Then he smiled, the warrior who defied empires, and whispered his final words, "The journey has just begun." Drum beats fade, a faint echo of horse gallops and swords sheathing. Narrator closing line, and so from the heart of Anatolia, from the sword of one man, the Ottoman Empire was born. A story of blood, betrayal, and destiny. A legacy that ruled the world, all because one warrior refused to bow.